we're gonna do a review on a BMW R1200. I'm assuming that's what it is. That's what it says on it. Not a fan. Like, one, I don't really like the styling of it. Now again, this is my personal opinion, but I don't like the styling of it. I don't like the way the handlebars lay back like that. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe you roll them up, be a chopper. I'm not sure what this thing is, to tell you the truth. What is going on here? Why is there no bottom triple clamp? Besides that, the actual bike itself, so riding it, it is drive shaft driven, which every bike I've ever ridden that's shaft driven, that's a lot to say, any bike I've ridden that's shaft driven gives you like a hop type of when you get on the gas. Hondas, everything, they all like want to like squat when you get on the gas. So that's a little bit weird. I've never been a fan of that. I would just rather have chain drive, although I mean, I get it, there's no maintenance on this basically, as long as your seals don't go bad. Besides that, even the motor is sideways. So see, most bikes are going to have your cylinders like this, or if it's a V-twin, it'll be like this, and they ran them obviously out the sides. So the issue with that is, you'll even see if maybe I'm sitting there and I rev it, or if when I first start it, the thing wants to like twist because the motor inertia is turning sideways. And I know they tried to get it to like lean better, because now your inertia is this way instead of being forward. But I'm not a fan of it. Any of these ones that are run this way, I'm not a fan of it. And again, this is all personal opinion, but it is what it is. And the other thing, so the other thing they did funky is they did a one-sided swing arm here. So there's no swing arm on this side at all. All right, so it's just the drive shaft swing arm, which I'm sure BMW would tell you that that does not twist. But I can tell you, when I ride it, it feels like it twists. There's a little bit of play in the back end, so like when you get off of the, I guess to the back wheel, the little drive in the wheel maybe, when you get off the gas, you can feel it like clunk against the drive, and then when you get back on, you can feel it like clunk the other way. And then even when you shift, for some reason there's a ton of engine brake on this thing. So that's basically when you, there's a baseball game going on behind me, if you can hear that. Engine brake is basically when you let off of the gas, the motor fights against you and slows you down. So when I'm driving this and even rev it up to the correct RPMs to shift, like not even really high, like basically if you rev something out really high and let off, sometimes there'll be like a little bit of engine brake, but I'm not even on it that hard. I'm not that high up in the RPMs for the motor to be wound tight enough to like give me engine brake yet. So then like when I go to shift to the next gear and get onto the gas, when I let the clutch out initially, it wants to like engine brake. So you actually have to like RPM match. You have to upshift and give it a little bit of gas as you let the clutch out, so that the thing doesn't want to like kind of buck on you. And I did get used to that, but it was something I had to go, oh, I need to like RPM match so that it doesn't want to engine brake on me. So it sounds like I'm just shitting on BMW, which I guess I am, but it's like, why'd they do all these weird things on here and make the bike weird? I think they were just like, we're going to, top of the morning, we're gonna mess with these assholes that got a lot of money and want a BMW motorcycle. They're like, we don't make motorcycles. We're car people. What are we doing making? I guess they made motorcycles in the 40s or whatever, but they suck too. You could buy a Ural right now, which is a copy of a 1940 something BMW that they used basically in the war, and it sucks. It sucks. I'm sure 1940 Harley sucks too, but you know what? 1980 Harleys suck as far as shifting and everything. I really like Hondas. Sorry, I'm not a Honda street bike guy. I do have a Harley, but listen, when you shift it, it clunks. You get a Honda Shadow or a Honda anything, and it's not going to do that. You get a Yamaha, it's not going to do that. That's all I'm saying. BMW, Harley, they're selling brand names. They're not selling the best motorcycle, in my humble opinion, but I'm right. All right, later.